Hey guys, welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Not gonna lie, this dangerous. This dropped a pill in some grease, and you telling me they calling this instant fries? Nah, I don't want no instant fries. I guess we just gonna have to stick to cutting up potatoes, and that's it. Because ain't no way you dropping melatonin pills in grease and it's creating fries now. That's not what we about to have ever. I advise you stay out these fast food places because this getting dangerous. It was already dangerous, but now it's getting even more dangerous. Like, come on, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is AI, because there ain't no way. I'm not saying the FDA wouldn't approve this, because you know they would, but I find that to be factually impossible. So yeah, that's gotta be AI.
A principal and his graduating class of what I'm assuming is a small Christian school is rehearsing graduation. Now they're taping the rehearsal when something really strange happens. Just watch.
Don't want any broken ankles the night before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. But just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir.
The principal even jokingly said, was that air pressure or was that a little friendly ghost? But the auditorium doors swing open and then the light starts flickering on and off outside. Now all in all, they ignore this, continue their rehearsal, but this happens not once, but twice. Watch.
You guys have taken leadership. Everybody to give us their thing. I must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open.
Now again, the principal blows it off its air pressure. They continue practicing their rehearsals. A few students make it across the stage. Now pay attention to the second student with the glasses. Because he stands in his position. The next student comes across, but watch.
Is stage thing and
What?
The second student's cap flies off of his head. And not just that, the camera glitches out and freezes. Now, are we going to chalk all of this up to coincidence? Or is this Christian school haunted?
Ah, dang, bro, they got some demons in that school. I wonder what they've been up to in there. Because why would a Christian school be haunted? That's creepy, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the man? Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the man?
Get up and leave, because that's disgusting. This is the same level of disgusting as a soggy biscuit. You know what that is, right? If you don't worry about it. Don't even look it up.
While driving through a remote stretch of Texas desert, the filmer points out just how empty the landscape is.
Buildings, no windmills, nothing.
No towns, no buildings, barely even a power line in sight.
I'm currently driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas. There's nothing out here. There's not even power lines. No buildings, no windmills.
Then suddenly, off to the side of the highway, something bizarre comes into view.
A Prada store. What would you do without a Prada store?
A pristine Prada storefront, standing completely alone in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, no. Locked. Dang. Well, guess I'll come earlier next time.
Naturally, the clip exploded online. Some viewers called it a glitch in reality. Others wondered if it was evidence of an alternate dimension bleeding into our own.
Well, guess I'll come earlier next time.
I think it's supposed to be an art installation or something, right? It's pretty cool. I've been thinking of visiting it, but I don't know. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's really not worth it unless you're headed in that direction for a different reason. Hold up there, I need to talk to you about something important. Have you ever Googled your name? It's horrifying, right? You probably saw that your information is just out there for people to see. Every year, millions of people get their identity stolen, and it's all because everyday companies have leaks or shady brokers sell all your information for anyone willing to pay. And all of that can be prevented if you use Aura like I do. The sponsor of this video, by the way. Aura is an all-in-one security service that keeps an eye on your information online. Now, I know sometimes it can be a little confusing to manually remove your info off the internet, or you just don't have the time, and that's what makes Aura so good. They can do that for you. Aura can let you know if they find your email, your social, or your phone number on the dark web, and they'll let you know if anybody tried using that info to access a bank account or open up a credit line. They protect all your devices with antivirus software, VPNs, and password managers. And if the worst was to happen and somebody were to get a hold of your information, you also get up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. You can go to aura.com/Ahuevo where you can try 14 days for free. And that should be plenty of time for Aura to find out if any of your information has been compromised. That way you can stay on top of things and you don't have to wait for another company to have a data breach to give you the bad news. And I highly recommend you do this now because you don't really matter as a customer to these companies. They'll probably just offer you free credit monitoring, and that's like installing security after you've been robbed. So protecting yourself seems like it's too much work, or you already have too many things on your plate. Let Aura do the hard work for you. Avoid all the headaches of having a scammer ruin your life and go to my link at aura.com/Ahuevo to try 2 weeks for free. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video, and again, you can get this deal by clicking the link in the description below.
When people talk about how they believe the earth is shaped differently than what we've been told, this is probably one of the best representations I found of what they actually mean. Whenever people talk about theories involving the shape of the earth, a lot of people just assume that they are just flat earthers, but there's a big group of people that believe the earth is simply bigger than what we've been taught or what we think. According to this theory, what we think of as Antarctica isn't an ice continent at the bottom of our world, but instead circling the 6 continents that we live on, similar to what you see in this video. And if you were to make it past Antarctica, you would run into an entirely different group of land masses or continents that we have no clue even exists. It's believed that these different continents have different species and societies based in different eras of time. So for example, one group of continents may have prehistoric creatures while another group has extremely advanced civilizations. This theory also states that these other land masses are where UFOs actually come from, opposed to somewhere deep in outer space. Similar to how we use drones to observe the civilization on North Sentinel Island, UFOs are sent from these other areas to observe us. And the reason we aren't told about the existence of all this is because according to this theory, our 6 continents are owned by a small group of people. While we use paper and digital currencies amongst each other that only has value amongst our 6 continents, this group of people takes the precious metals like gold, silver, and copper and becomes extremely wealthy in the other more advanced civilizations. And as a disclaimer, this is all for entertainment purposes only, and I'm not claiming this is backed by scientific evidence.
You know how crazy that would be if this was true. This seems more believable than Flat Earth. Flat Earth just sounds goofy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to y'all that believe in Flat Earth, but this seems more believable. Or Hollow Earth theory. I mean, the government did come out and say that there's alien bases in the ocean, right? Inside the Earth. It seems like we got some more plausible theories here going on.
Okay, I'm on a work trip and staying at the Marriott in California, and I left this morning at probably about 7 a.m. and just got back a minute ago. And the first thing I noticed was that my TV was on. Don't mind some of the mess in the background. And I'm like, that's weird. I didn't leave the TV on when I left this morning. And then I look a little closer, and this is what it says on the home screen. I got instant chills, looked around to make sure nobody broke into my room, and am just feeling pretty creeped out by it.
Welcome, Jeffrey Epp. You know the guy. Thank you for staying at Courtyard by Marriott. Wow. So is this another confirmation he's still alive? He was recently there and forgot to log out of the TV. That's pretty weird. Oh, he looked mad. He looked hella mad.
He's gonna chase us? No, he's coming. What is this? I'm scared. Oh my god! I missed it. No. Here. Moses! Here. Oh my god! Moses!
Oh Lord, he coming.
Alright, slow down, let him catch up. He's gone.
Bro, that thing is so scary looking. They're so scary, bro. I don't know how people think they look cute. That is not cute. That's an apex predator right there. He would have for sure took a bite out of the boat if he caught up. Oh. Oh, what are you gonna do, bro? Oh my god. Oh. I got a feeling the doctor's just gonna be like, we gotta put him down, man. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, good luck with that, I guess.
Genuinely a perfect example here for just how insane early 2000s and late 2000s TV shows were. This was on TV. The short clip that you guys just watched is honestly quite insane. It shows this guy laughing maniacally. Right here we can see a detonator, and then a second later, this entire residential home is blown to smithereens. For some backstory, this particular clip was part of the Extreme Makeover Home Edition. This specific episode was filmed back in 2007, and while this show saw a lot of people getting new and renovated homes, and there were lots of volunteers and it was overall a good thing, there were some dark aspects to it. Namely, these newly built homes inevitably increased the property value for the people that owned it, and because of this, some people were unable to afford their property taxes and they were forced to sell or get evicted from their home. In total, 200 people were on the show, 9 people lost or left their homes, meaning you had a 5% chance to lose it if you were on the show. Again, I think the positives here outweighed the negatives, but still, there is that dark side to this that a lot of people just quite frankly don't talk about.
I think that after some of the renovations, some of those people even said they could no longer afford their electric bill. Like, imagine you have like a 2, maybe 3 bedroom house and your electricity bill's probably like, I don't know, what was like an electric bill back in the early 2000s, like $100 a month. I had seen that some of those people said that their electric jumped to like almost $1,000 a month, which is freaking insane, bro. $1,000? That's disgusting. Oh my god. Oh, another hippo video. Ooh. Yo, that is freaking terrifying. That's literally your worst nightmare coming true. Oh my god. Dude, the way he flipped that with no effort at all. That was probably like flipping a pool noodle. There's no way he didn't think that was the end. That would not be a good way to go. Hippo? Nope. Nope.
Every American kid who's ever taken school pictures.
Oh, the Life Touch.
We're all in the files.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy?
That's insane.
Because yeah, the company Life Touch is connected to the guy, I guess, who runs the company or who founded the company, is a part of the files. And he's been there so many times. They mentioned bro's name so many times and it's connected to him. So then it makes you think, what about all the kids who didn't buy their pictures?
Yeah.
Where did the pictures go? Think about it. How many times did you take school pictures and you didn't buy them?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get them? Did they go to your house?
Yeah.
They didn't go to my house. So where do they go? Where do,
or even
where
if you
do
do
all
buy
the,
them, it's
even
like,
buy them, they make a copy.
Yeah, there's a file on a computer somewhere.
So where did the other ones go?
Yeah.
We never questioned it. Our parents never questioned it. So now it's just a bunch of pictures of kids
from
literally
kindergarten all the way to your senior year high school.
So wait, let's even go a step further. Where does that kid live?
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they have access to all that. They know that I go to this school. So now they already narrowed it down to he lives in California. Oh, and then it's that school. There's only one of those schools in that district. That's what I mean, bro. It's such a crazy thing of you have a never-ending cycle of pictures.
Yeah.
That these creepy niggas can probably
forever
use for whatever the hell they want. So it's
crazy
wild that
as hell.
they're over here wondering why we all care about the files. Because we're a part of it.
Yeah.
What
all
the hell?
Us, anyone who's had their school picture taken is a part of that.
So then it goes into this thing of like, are we all just gonna keep just sitting here being like, yeah, well, the new Spider-Man's coming out, and then we're just gonna care about that, and then these people we know right now they're eating, and then we're just continuing paying them money every year. Every year they just take taxes from us. They take our money. It goes to them. They pay for whatever they want. They do their little parties and their nasty, crazy shit, and they're just like, yeah, these people. They're all just a bunch of cattle.
It's a catalog, bro. That's what they were using it for. It's a catalog. Like when you order shoes or tools, or I think that's what they were doing with it. Allegedly.
Mother, what's up? Mother, what's up? What's up, mother? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer.
Damn, bro.
Mother, what's up? Mother, what's up? What's up, mother? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer.
Imagine getting chased down by Shaggy. Yo, I can't believe this. This is Shaggy. This is actually Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movie. Shaggy be out in these streets, bro. He a real one. Ooh. Yikes. Oh my god, bro. Damn, I would have missed that. Wow. Dude's got the reflexes of a ninja. Oh my goodness. Whoever that was, you know he got rear-ended eventually. There's no way he didn't.
This man right here completely ruined the used car market. In 2009, under the Obama administration, the government started this program called Cash for Clunkers, which basically was if you traded in an older car, you got up to $4,500 for a new car. There were some rules for your trade-in acceptance. The car had to have a running engine, had to be insured and registered for the last 12 months, and no more than 25 years old. So these were all pretty good cars, which sounds pretty good until you realize none of these cars were resold and none of the parts could be reused. They're all sent to a junkyard. They literally poured this stuff called engine seize inside all of the car's engines and then crushed them all. That way they can no longer be used ever again. So that means hundreds of thousands of these cheap, affordable cars disappeared forever. You think about it, all of these cars didn't have the newer technology where they could be tracked by GPS, along with being super easy to fix, most of the time could run forever. So it makes you think what the government was really trying to do. They also raised the total price for newer vehicles and offered lower interest rates for the customers, which would look better as a lower monthly payment, but you end up paying way more total. And it's also why a $500 car now is worth $3,000 to $5,000.
New conspiracy unlocked. Let's verify this information. This is a new one for me. The program was promoted as a post-recession stimulus program to boost auto sales, another bailing out of shady companies, just like the banks, which had declined due to the 2008 financial crisis. Oh my goodness, bro, this is true. That's why you can't find a cheap car anymore. That's crazy. The government just f***ing us left and right, huh? I'm not even surprised at this point.
It's a fun fact. If you're ever walking through the woods and you see those little lights flickering right there, right there, right there, right there, you're like, oh, that's just like raindrops or water or something. It's actually not. It's hundreds of spiders watching you. Those are all spiders, and you step right next to them without knowing it, and they can crawl up your leg and your pants. Every one of these individual lights glowing, those are the eyes of a spider. See, look at this. If I come up here and zoom in on this, that glowing thing are the eyes of a spider. You can tell if it's a spider or if it is water by the changing colors. The way that the colors change, see how it's going from red, green, white. If it was just a raindrop or a dewdrop, it'd stay the same. But since they're flickering colors, it's the reflective lens of all 8 eyes on the spider. Here you'll see every little sparkle you see is a spider on the ground. And they're everywhere you look. It's a big one over there, one right there. Hundreds, just everywhere. Goodness, look at there. So every step I'm taking, there's spiders crawling on me, around me. Oh, see, right here, where I'm about to step, I just saw some I thought. Right here, yeah, I about stepped on this guy. Look at him, just chilling, waiting on a bug to crawl by. Look how small that guy is. He could climb up my pants, I'd never know. This is weird, scary.
That's what she said.
Mostly cool as hell. Look at that big guy. My God. That's awesome.
This whole time I thought it was due. Just another thought to torture you in your head. I guess you could go on the rest of your life pretending it is just due. So, yeah, just do that.
Leaked emails show that Ring's search for dog feature was never intended just for dogs. As you know, they had that big ad in the Super Bowl that many found creepy, and many pointed out was obviously not just for dogs. There are emails now that confirm that suspicion. Emails that 404 Media obtained from the CEO talking about how the feature was destined to be used for humans. This is by far the most innovation that we have launched in the history of Ring, and it is not only the quantity, but quality. Siminoff, the CEO, wrote, I believe that the foundation was created with search party for first finding dogs, but will end up becoming one of the most important pieces of tech and innovation to truly unlock the impact of our mission. You can now see a future where we are able to zero out crime in neighborhoods. Obviously, dogs don't commit crime. So many things to do to get there, but first time ever we have the chance to fully complete what we started. This sounds like an evil Bond villain talking to his henchmen.
Even though it was pretty obvious, because it was pretty obvious, I think the emails had to be leaked, because just like everything else, people get called conspiracy theorists. So that's kind of a good thing, you know? Emails got leaked, at least we have proof.
Olha o que nós encontramos. Gabriel aqui.
Dang, boy. Look at the girth on that thing.
É, estamos aqui, carnaval é bonito.
Thick boy.
Olha o que nós encontramos aqui. Olha a bichona.
Nah, bruh.
Olha a cabeça dela.
Ela tá ali olhando, filho. Olha o rabão. Vou passar bem pertinho dela, sem bater nela. Parece que tá amassado ali a...
And dude's just casually kayaking right next to it. I guess they haven't seen the Anaconda movie, huh?
If you needed any more proof that frats and sororities are the biggest cults in the world, look no further, because the cops just busted this frat house that was hazing its very own pledges. They literally found 56 of them blindfolded, sitting in a pitch black basement, and the body cam footage looks like a scene from a horror movie. The craziest part is, even though the police was trying to figure out what was going on and who was in charge of this, none of the pledges would snitch because they can get in serious trouble from the frat president. And because this whole thing went so viral and the college eventually found out, their chapter has been suspended until 2029, but honestly, that does not seem like a harsh enough punishment.
This should be hella illegal, to be honest. We're still hazing people in the big 2026. Come on, dog.
That is so weird, guys. You guys see that? It's like it's saying something. It's so weird.
What?
That is so weird, guys. You guys see that? It's like it's saying something.
Is this supposed to be a cloud? Oh, here's a different angle.
Since when do clouds glow in the dark? Dude, it's dark outside and it's glowing!
What the hell is that, bro?
What is that?
That's weird. Why does it look like Saturn? And what's that glowing thing next to it? Whatever this thing is, it's in both. What the hell? Anybody got an explanation? That does not look like a normal cloud formation there.
All right, crew, looks like we've been had yet again. So this is a picture of Ghislaine Maxwell. And then this is a picture of the person who is currently in jail.
Yeah.
Let me see if you find
I saw
any
that picture of her and was like, that is
I
not
can't.
her.
And actually, we have video of them talking, so you can analyze their voice for yourself. I'm going to show you a clip of their voices, but first pay particular attention to the chins. Like, I don't think you can fake the amount of bone, of horizontal bone in the chin. And then up close, this person, the older version of Ghislaine, has a double eyelid. It's a sort of like Western eye. And then she has hooded eyes in her, in the pictures we have, the traditional pictures of her. So unless she got like I guess it's called like a blepharoplasty or whatever in prison, I don't know why she would suddenly not have hooded eyes anymore. Now here's a clip of the voice.
I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel,
I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York. I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. But leaving that aside, I tried to leave, start a new job and move on from the end of 98, 99. So I wish that I had been more successful at moving on.
I respectfully decline. Is it just me, or does the first person sound like they have sort of a Welsh or Scottish accent, and they're very clear and they sort of have a nasal voice, and then the second person has more of a chest voice, and she sounds more like she has a traditional posh English accent and actually a slight bit of a lisp.
We need a DNA test. That's a different person. That can't be her. The chin and the nose is not. It's not the same. It's just not.
So you're telling me this whole time we've been eating bugs and nobody knew?
This is a dried parasitic insect that you eat every day.
Yo,
how is that possible? Well, watch closely. If I crush a small pile of these insects, scoop them up, and pour them into a vial of warm water, the water
is that Kool-Aid?
Turns a deep red.
Yo, that's how they make Kool-Aid.
This is used as a red dye under the names cochineal extract, natural red 4, E120, and carmine color.
Brad, I had all those for
Carmine color is listed in the ingredients of this candy.
Red 40 wasn't enough.
So, this candy gets its color from crushed up parasitic insects. Guess which of these products have parasitic insects in them?
All of them.
They all do.
Yo, make sure to share this video with everyone that you love and care about, and follow me on Twitch, JDDTM333. And hold up, wait, I honestly can't believe how.
That's what's causing cancer? Didn't they say that chemical causes cancer? Oh, natural red 4? Is that different from red 40? Or did I just make that up? See, I always thought that when they colored any type of food with natural coloring, they used like plants and flowers and stuff. I guess I was wrong. We're eating bugs.
Okay, I think I just invented the best security camera in the world. It's just a little Bluetooth speaker, a webcam, and a Raspberry Pi with an AI model told to convince people not to break into that door. Okay, I'm gonna pretend to be a burglar.
Smile, you're on camera.
Wow, it's actually really fast.
For real though, you know I can see you, right?
Yeah.
Also, who are you talking to?
Okay, can you hear me too? I forgot.
I can whisper too.
Yo.
I see you're recording me. So we are both recording each other. Great. Then let's both agree not to do anything we wouldn't want to be sent to the police. There's a pit bull sleeping on the other side of that door, you know.
Yo, that's actually freaking fire, dude. That's so cool. It's terrifying and cool at the same time. Terrifying for the burglar. It told him it can whisper too. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I would buy the security system if he put this up for sale. I think this would work because this would convince me to stop. I would stop immediately.
Bro, what is going on? Bro, this is real footage of the CIA chasing a man running across the water.
Stop playing.
Now, I don't know if they are deep out in the ocean or they might be like where it's like near the... I don't know what's going on here, bro. Or this might not be the ocean. This could be a lake. I don't know where they are at, but all I know is I see a man in a robe running across the water. What is this AI detectives? I need answers. I need answers, bro. Because they're saying that this is a real mutant that's running across the water getting chased by the CIA. And they're not even at them or nothing. They just letting them. They probably amazed at what's going on here, bro. I need answers. I do this for educational and entertainment purposes only, right? Don't be mad at me. We are just trying to get to the truth. This man is running across water, bro. He's in sandals. What, bro? He got dreads, man. What's going on here?
I'm an AI professional here. I can tell you with all seriousness, this is a real video. They got a secret X-Men program happening in the government right now. So please delete this video. Ugh, I didn't even realize you. What the hell is... Aren't dogs supposed to have paws? That creature is holding that with a death grip. What is that? Oh my god. Do poodles have different paws than regular dogs? I'm confused.
I don't feel like I do look that young, but if I did, it would be all the baby.
And you're a late 50.
Yeah.
But somehow you both look the same age there.
I babies and put it on my face.
What's the thing where they say people babies? What was that?
In Hollywood.
In Hollywood.
If you get famous enough to stay relevant and young, you have to drink baby.
I don't know if they were baby eaters, but a lot of them are.
At the end of the dinner party, Seinfeld came walking out. He was like,
Nobody go anywhere. We're gonna have some brick oven pizza.
everybody went crazy in the party. What? Oh my God, brick oven pizza.
To show my appreciation, I am inviting you all to a pizza party tonight at Jennifer Aniston's house. I'll see you there.
Well, and Aniston will say to me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool. She'll be like, you see? And I'll be like, no, you're right. This is great. This is great. And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, I know something, Wednesday night if you want. I'll be like, come on, we just did that Saturday thing. We don't have to do too good.
I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30. So
yes, she can handle it. She can handle it. And her
can.
Parties are incredible at her house too.
Yeah. She does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Wonderful pizza.
You think there's a level of fame that is just too dangerous for?
Yeah, if you don't drink the Kool-Aid, the gold juice. You never offered the gold juice?
No. What's the gold juice?
I don't know, but I didn't drink it, and I didn't want it.
That was Pizzagate, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was in that too.
You was in Pizzagate?
That's what they said.
Oh, you wow. They wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was eating.
Wow. They think you like, we were offered.
One lady was like, how many cheeses, Jerry?
Jerry was like, 7 different cheeses, 7 different cheeses.
How was the pizza? Was it good?
Oh, what?
Did he make it
Amal's
himself?
pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he doesn't
5 different
eat better
kinds.
than
5
everybody
different
else.
kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night.
Let's be
Clooney's was
quiet.
excellent.
Shut your trap.
Amal's was the winner.
People went crazy. They start chanting, bop, 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 bop.
Ball? Are they saying ball? Ball as in the demon?
It's bop, man. Bop, bop, bop. What the is bop?
Bob.
White woman leaned over the table. She was like, it's short for brick oven pizza. I was like, oh, shit.
Wonder what that means.
Oh, okay, I get it. Seinfeld had some Italian men walk out. They had pizza-like garb on. People were eating the pizza, going crazy. Oh my God, I taste the cheeses, Jerry.
What's he talking about?
I taste the cheeses.
So the restaurant is going to be a baby-based restaurant. So you're going to eat. What is it?
I don't know what it is with celebrities and pizza parties. I mean, I do know what it is, and if you know, you know. And notice how they're always making jokes about the fountain of youth. Well, seems like they found it.
Oh, this is alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes. No, this is real. Okay, now that I've said that, that's crazy. They're just out there saying it. They're just out there saying it. They don't care. I don't even know what reality is anymore. I like to have fun here, but it's getting to a point where I'm starting to think that it's all real.
Attention, some crazy creeps on an island somewhere are secretly running the world.
When was this episode? 26 years ago. I mean, that's not surprising. The creator was in the files, right? He knows. He knows a lot. We need somebody to comb through every single Simpsons episode now and see what they can find. Maybe they'll find some information that we don't know about yet. Oh, damn. Oh my God. Yo, bros. Oh, damn. Australia is the only place that I don't question whether something is AI or not. That's so true. That's such a true statement. I guess jiu-jitsu even works on kangaroos. That's amazing.
So he got all of his equipment confiscated after he tried being the first IRL streamer out of Antarctica. Just 1 hour after he started live streaming in Antarctica, he has his Starlink taken away and is told that he can't get it back until he leaves the continent. His Starlink is what allows him to live stream from virtually anywhere on Earth. Now the community notes are saying that it was just the cruise ship policy, that they don't allow Starlinks on board because they want you to pay for their internet or whatever, which sure is true because he was on a cruise ship at the time, but in the video you can hear him getting told that he can't get it back even when he goes on land.
You have a Starlink? Yeah. Okay. It's confiscated. You'll receive it on the way back. You can't use it on the land? You can't use it on the land? No. All right.
And then he
Hold up. I'm starting to think these flat earthers they're onto something. You can't use it on land. What's the excuse for that?
Posted this video saying this is what he saw before they took away his Starlink. Some sort of massive wall of ice with a cave entrance going into something. Antarctica is the most gate-kept landmass on the entire planet, and we occasionally get glimpses of what people who went there claim they saw. Like that time Mr. Beast, who did a whole video in Antarctica, let it slip on a live stream of what he claimed he saw there and got really nervous after.
Have you ever been to Antarctica? Yeah. Do you believe in the ice wall? Yeah, I saw the ice wall. Yeah, you saw it too. I can't say on stream. No way, but we'll talk about it later. That's crazy. He almost leaked it. Let's just say you always need someone with you when you're in Antarctica.
Here's another clip of Neon, who claims that Mr. Beast told him something about Antarctica, but it's Neon, so take it with a grain of salt.
No, but you know what's crazy, bro? I kid you not. Chat, is it not possible to time travel? In Antarctica, they have portals. That's cap. Okay. Well, okay, how do you know? Huh? Like, okay, I know. Why? Trust me. Okay, but why? Trust me. You've been to Antarctica? No, I just know. I'm telling you right now, don't ask questions. There are portals in this world.
Last year, this guy, Ethan Guo, tried flying over every continent on Earth and got detained in Antarctica for 3 months after he flew over a tiny little island down there, possibly getting debriefed and being told that he didn't see anything down there. There's this whistleblower, Eric J. Hecker, a former contractor for the government, claiming they're experimenting with high-tech weaponry down there.
In 2010, I was selected to go down to the South Pole Station in Antarctica for an entire year by Raytheon Polar Services as an employee of a third-party contractor for the National Science Foundation. The technology at the South Pole Station certainly can do what it is presented as its primary purposes, and unfortunately, much more. Unfortunately, when they first fired it up, that was when we had the earthquakes in Christchurch, New Zealand. There was 2 incidental shots before they were able to target it correctly. This is an earthquake-generating device as well.
This encyclopedia from 1958 that talks about a 13,000-foot-high ice dome in Antarctica. And finally, there's this speech by Admiral Richard Byrd, the OG granddaddy whistleblower of Antarctica.
Admiral Byrd, you've been to both the North Pole and the South Pole. Is there any unexplored land left on this Earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole, from Middle America. And I think it's quite astonishing.
That's a tremendous
So
job.
there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
Well, Admiral, do you hope to see that?
I do. I think year after year, the bottom of the world, because the government has really become interested.
So is everyone just in on some massive joke, or is there something in Antarctica that they're purposely hiding from the rest of us?
Why'd they take his Starlink satellite? If they said it was just for the purpose of using the boat's Wi-Fi, how come you're not allowed to have a satellite down there to live stream? You gotta admit that's weird, bro. Is that Hollow Earth? That's where all the alien bases are. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.